guys, welcome back to Our World Outdoors. Now today, I really want new flavors on the trail. You guys have seen us dehydrate some crazy stuff, but the one thing you haven't seen us work with yet is tuna. Now, dehydrating tuna is no different than anything else. People make it so hard, it doesn't have to be. I want you to understand though, when you buy your tuna, make sure it's in water, not oil. You will have subpar results with oil-soaked tuna. Trust me, it just doesn't work out. Now, there's nothing wrong with going out and buying flavored packets. But the problem is, as soon as I stick this in a ramen bomb, or I stick this in mashed potatoes, or just noodles, I lose the flavor in it. It's just not strong enough. I like flavor on the trail. I don't want to eat something bland when I get to camp. So, we're going to make our own. Now, you've heard of Nashville hot chicken. We're making Nashville hot tuna today. So, honey, how are we going to make our spices for this?
So actually, all the spices are probably spices you already have in your spice cabinet. You can either use brown sugar, regular sugar. We're going to use Trivia, cayenne pepper, chili powder, garlic powder, and smoked paprika. Those 5 ingredients, and that's it.
Alright, so we're going to combine this all into the bowl here. And then we've already drained our cans of tuna. We're using the standard, I believe this is 5-ounce can. Has 100 calories. Already drained. We're going to put the 3 cans in here. Put all this in here. And as we work it in, we'll probably add a few drops of water just to make it mix thoroughly. So, honey?
Alrighty, let's get started. First thing you're going to do is put 2 tablespoons of your sugar.
Those who don't know, Truvia is just a mix of stevia and regular cane sugar. Did you get it all over you?
I just puffed my face. This is going to be a super hot recipe, so if you make this, know it's going to be hot. 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper.
And we're purposely making this hot. You need to realize that.
Oh.
Now it's going to be real. It's going to be really hot. Well, you're just getting a face full of everything tonight.
I am. Oh my gosh.
Alright, so next.
1 tablespoon of chili powder.
Catch your breath there, babe.
Get a drink of my coffee.
So I've gotten all of the 3 cans put in there now.
1/2 of a tablespoon of garlic. And 1/2 a tablespoon of smoked paprika. And that's it.
So she's got all of her seasonings in there. And then I'm going to add in just a little bit of water. Probably about a tablespoon or 2. And then I'm just going to fold it in. The concept here is this stuff is going to take a minute to get mixed throughout. I'm kind of actually putting the water in because we're getting choked up here. So I'm hoping that it kind of makes it so it doesn't puff around so much. Now, this is super important. Dehydrate this somewhere that's well ventilated because your eyeballs will burn. Don't put this in like your bedroom you're going to go sleep in that night. Do not put this in your kitchen that you're going to go eat dinner in. I'm telling you now, I am getting choked up just stirring this stuff. Imagine once it starts to hit that dehydrator and goes airborne.
Tony loves doing these super hot recipes.
I like putting it outside so that I don't have to smell it.
A lot of times he puts it in the garage.
Yes. So, find a back room somewhere. Find somewhere that it won't bother anything. And we did make this extremely hot. You could probably go ahead and half the recipe and make it not so hot. But we like it this way.
And whenever you dehydrate, a lot of your spices kind of weaken. So I would rather have it extra hot or extra spicy. Not hot. And That way, whenever I put it in my mashed potatoes and stuff, I really get a lot of flavor.
Yeah, the taste is going to be able to carry over to whatever you put this in to actually season it, unlike those packets.
That looks really good.
Now, that is the finished product. And we will be putting this on our tray here and spreading out. Now, if you wanted to make sure it folded in a lot better, you could add more water. I'm leaning towards the dry side because I want the seasoning to be on top of it, not really soaked into it. That way, like I said, when you take a handful of this and pop it down into your ramen, it'll just, the flavor will go everywhere. So, don't hurt yourself here.
Look, I'm the one who always spreads it.
Alright, so we're going to put it on this sheet and spread it out. I'm guessing this is probably going to take about 8 hours in ours. Obviously, cooking times vary. And this is not classified as shelf stable. Yes, it's good for quite a few days in the trail, but put it in your freezer until you're ready to use it. I will probably make this into 4 servings, honestly. Because it's already so dry, though, we can squeeze it all onto one rack, whereas normally we would do this over 2. But the ingredients are so dry already, they're not going to stick to each other.
Oh, thank you.
So as she spreads this out here, I do want to say that I'm not joking when I tell you put this somewhere else. Do not put this somewhere where you're going to hang out at, because your eyeballs will burn. And it will not be fun, and especially if you have like animals that can't get away from it. Alright, so there's your finished product. We will now put this in the dehydrator. Let it run. I'm guessing, like I said, about 8 hours. We'll let you guys know in the morning. But we will bring you back, and then of course, there's the ever-loved taste test, which you're doing.
I'm doing.
So we'll see you guys in the morning. And we're back. Next morning, the Nashville hot tuna has completely finished dehydrating. Now, it took just over 8 hours, but I can tell you that whole back bedroom we had this in had your eyes burning. Burning. Make sure you put this outside, back porch, garage, back room, whatever, closet somewhere, because your eyes will burn. Now, I want to once again say our seasoning mix is made to season everything you put the tuna in, which means if you take this stuff out directly the way it is, following our recipe, it's going to be extremely strong. Extremely strong. I cannot put that into words enough. So if you like standard spicy things, you might want to cut Missy's recipe in half for the seasoning based on how much tuna, or double your tuna. So with that said, let's give you an idea what this looks like. Now, I don't want to tip this and spill it everywhere, so we're going to try and do the best we can here. As you can see, it has all, I mean, that's dry. You can hear it.
It dehydrated really, really well.
And the nice thing about dehydrated tuna that most people don't realize is it rehydrates super easy. So I'm going to let my beautiful wife start bagging this up, but I mean, that should kind of give you an idea. Let me see if I can get a bigger piece here. There we go. That should give you an idea of what you're going to end up with. Now, of course, with any of these things, we don't really do measurements, because all you're going to have to do is put this in a baggie like this, say, and then level it out and just fill up just under the top of it. And we do, of course, label and date our bags so that we know we're using it up. But rehydration is super quick with this stuff. Tuna likes to suck up the moisture.
This would probably be perfect for a cold soak.
This easily would be perfect for a cold soak. I personally think that if you took a little bit of this and cold soaked it overnight or early in the morning real quick, and threw it on a wrap, it'd make a good, like, quick breakfast to get out of camp. Because trust me, this hot, this is going to get you woke up. This clean your sinuses out.
I think it would be really good as a lunch with some couscous. Just throw it in some couscous in a container and cold soak it, and then whenever you get ready for your lunch, it's all ready to go.
I think if you like super spicy stuff, this would be really good on a wrap at lunch, cold, with some of that really bad for you processed squeezable cheese. Then I think it'd be amazing. Alright, let's see how much of a mess I can make here.
Not bad. Good job.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and get this out of our way here. And we will show you the rehydrated product. Now, as you can see, it just turned into like almost a film on the side of the container there. But when the water hit it, I mean, it instantly just went and sucked it up. Now, once again, the warning, the disclaimer here. This is going to be way spicier than most people would like to just directly eat it. It's made to put in stuff to flavor other stuff. So think about like sucking on a bouillon cube. It's not made to do that. So just to be aware. I'm going to get a real powdery looking part so I can really punish my wife.
You're first.
Oh, okay. I always got to go first. So I do want to show you guys because literally you can like see the flavor powdering on it. I mean, it's crazy. So, first hit your mouth, it tastes like regular like Nashville hop seasoning. But the back end's strong. Yeah. It works. It's good.
He's not going to let me get my own.
No.
Because he's going to torture me.
Yeah. Wow. That worked out quite well. Woo. Now, if you threw that in ramen, are you okay? It's hot, guys. I ain't
It is
kidding.
super hot.
But if you put that in some ramen, it's just going to go through all the fluid in it, and then you'll have flavor throughout. You put that in mashed potatoes when you put your water in at the same time, so the water gets the flavor first, and then puts it and makes your potatoes with it. It's going to flavor everything. I just want to see her squirm some more. But
I think with mashed potatoes is going to be my way. Oh.
I don't know, you mentioned couscous. I'm thinking about soaking this in the water first as you're boiling it, and then rehydrating the couscous with that boiled water.
Oh.
I'm telling you guys, this is a good one if you like serious flavor. If you're trying to flavor something else, this is the way to go. But with that said, you know we appreciate having you here. We appreciate you guys coming along, watching all these wonderful things we try and cook to make our adventures more comfortable, more fun, more flavorful, and at a lower cost. But with that said, if you haven't already, and I don't know why you wouldn't have by now, come on guys, go down, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, give us a like, leave us a comment, let us know if you tried this or any of our other dehydrated recipes, and honey,
We will see you up the trail.
good. Now this is mine, and you get none.
Really?
Really?
I really want to try it with mashed potatoes.
You get nothing!